Hi, and welcome back. In our previous video, I introduced the V2MOM as a tool to drive your organization's change. I also mentioned that the V2MOM was invented, it was created within Salesforce. Now, interestingly, Salesforce used that same V2MOM to plan out, to map out their agile transformation in 2007. To give you a bit of context, Salesforce started out as a very innovative startup. They created the concept of software as a service. Their slogan was actually no software. But after their initial success and scaling up really fast, they faced a ton of issues that most large organizations face, especially not being able to deliver value to their customers at the same pace that they used to do before. So in 2007, they embarked on this journey to change their organization's structures, policies, and metrics, and ultimately regain their agility that they used to have as a startup. The vision of their change was to be able to deliver potentially releasable value to their customers every month. And that also became this piece in the V2MOM. Next, they looked at the values that they either already had or needed to achieve in order to be able to deliver on that vision. They had three concrete values in mind. Number one, velocity, the ability to deliver value faster to their customers. Number two, predictability, to deliver that value in regular rhythms, but also at a certain quality. And number three, operational excellence or execution excellence when it comes to delivering that value to keep the quality high. Next came up the methods. And among many things, they highlighted three things. First, teams, to be able to deliver value to their customers autonomously. Second, leadership, as a driver for that change and as a driver for empowerment and enablement of those teams. And three, alignment. Constantly and frequently create alignment within the organization to drive the product development and value delivery to customers. Next up, the obstacles. And again, Salesforce identified a bunch of obstacles, but three are worth mentioning. Number one, paralysis. This is basically the piece where people are too complacent. They don't move fast enough. Number two, management. How leaders within the organization currently viewed their role and that this would be incompatible to the desired approach in the future. And finally, myopia. Not being open enough to the different changes that needed to be done in order to succeed as an organization. And finally, looking at the metrics. Of course, they had to measure the number of releases that they do in any given year. But they also looked at quality. What percentage of releases were still buggy? And finally, they looked at excellence. What percentage of their team members were on more than one team? Of course, they had other metrics as well, but these three were the most relevant ones. You can see, based on this example, that the V2MOM is a great tool to use it for mapping out an organization's change journey. You can also see that it never captures the full picture. It doesn't capture all the initiatives that will at some point be relevant for the organization. So it needs to be inspected and adapted along the way. In our next video, I will cover another example, which is a much more personal one, to show you that the V2MOM can also be applied in other areas. See you there.